Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been posting a while, but I'm finally on break, my summer break, so I'm trying to get back into this video making. And I definitely want to discuss that I am officially finished with my first year of college, so yay me. I'll be a second year starting this fall. I'm super excited. But for today's video, I'm going to be discussing how to apply to the Honors College for any university that you're attending, and as well as if you're attending to the Miami-Dade College, also talking about that as well too. So I am currently at the Miami-Dade College at the Homestead campus. I have a 3.8 GPA. I am majoring in communication journalism. So let's get right into this video on 5 tips on how to apply to the Honors College. So please stay tuned to the end on some additional information if you are applying for the Miami-Dade College. So let's get right into it. So I have my notes here. Okay, so before you apply to the Honors College, make sure they offer you benefits. Now, what I mean about benefits is that, yes, you get a stamp with honors at the end of your 2 years, your degree for your AA. You get a stamp with honors. You don't not only want that as well too, you also want some additional benefits while you're attending the classes. So that also includes benefits with one-on-one session with your teachers, your professors. So that means that it's only about like 10 to 15 students within the class. Those are only honor students, so no other so they're going to be in with that class except for honor students. So you have more of that time, that space, that connection with your professors, which is super useful when it comes to that. I definitely love that in small classrooms. Like I say, you have that personal connection with your professors, so you're able to get your work done faster and have that feel of security when it comes to that. When it comes to your courses. Now, not only that, we also get that one-on-one session with our professors. We also get our own honors college space. So we have our own room. We have, of course, laptops. No, we don't have laptops. We have computer desktops. And we have a whiteboard. We have drawn a whiteboard. We have our own charging station for phones, laptops, and you need charge. We also have our own loft area. So we have couches, chairs, desks, and all that stuff for us to use. We're also giving us headphones. And the space is super quiet. We're all going to move to a different building. They just all built a whole new building. So hopefully starting this fall, we'll be in a different building for our honors. For our honors space, which is super definitely useful. I love it. Especially in the morning time when it's quiet, so nobody's really there. It's not really much of us, so only about 50 of us there. So it's really good and love the space. So now, the biggest benefits that everybody's gonna love is that we get money. Yes, we get a full ride scholarship. Once you get admitted to the honors program, I know within Miami-Dade College, for students within the honors program, yes, you get a full ride. You get not only a full ride, but you also get a $600 personal fund and a $500 book fund. All that stuff will be refunded back to you, so you can put it into your bank account and you can have it for whatever use you want to use it. So usually what I do is that I don't spend anything on books. That's also a tip. Do not spend anything on books until your class starts. Talk to your professors, see if you need those books for your class. If you don't need those books, save those money, put it into your bank. You can use it for anything that you need to use for the rest of your years while you're attending class. Try to save as much money as possible. We're college students. I'm broke. This money is very useful for me. So definitely save as much money as you can. If you don't need to spend anything on books, don't buy the books. I know for some of my teachers, some of my professors, they even told us like, no, you don't need to buy a book. It's all right. We're not going to use it. Ask before you buy. So that's one tip. Another extra tip I added to there. American Dream Scholarship. That's also in Miami-Dade College. They offer that to students who receive 3.5 or above with your GPA when you graduated. So that's very important. Definitely beneficial as well too. So all of that money I received, I got refunded back to me. My first fall term, I had $3K transferred back to me to my bank account. That was like a dream came true. I'm like, oh my god, this money is so useful for me. I need to help my family out. I need to do things for myself, especially if you need transportation wise. That's really helpful money that you to use. So just to give you some good benefits. Now, I know some other schools don't even offer benefits. As I said, definitely look into that. All the colleges or even universities do offer room and board for honor students, so definitely look into those benefits. You definitely don't want to sleep on those. Look into the benefits. So once you look into the benefits and you found something that's like, okay, this is good for me, let's move on to tip number 2. Honors college is for people who are ready for the workload and for the academic challenge. If you wasn't really academically strong in high school, but you're ready for the academic challenge in college, keep listening. This is something that you're going to definitely want to take account of. This is not easy when you're able to just go in class, I can just ace everything. No, you got to put in the work. And what I mean about the work, different from the regular classes and the honors classes, is that the honors classes have more critical thinking when it comes to assignments. If you're not ready for that, I'm sorry, this is kind of not for you. But if you are and you're okay with that, keep going. I know for a lot of the STEM majors, they have lab reports. So you definitely want to get in account of that if you're trying to be within a STEM major, nursing programs, that all includes within that. So definitely get ready for that workload. I'm more in the creative side, so my workload's not as high as that, but definitely taking that into account. Now also get used to presentations. A lot of your general core classes does have a lot of presentation. That includes English, biology, math, maybe not so much math, but English. I know for your honors leadership classes, which are all mandatory for all honors students to take if you're attending the Miami-Dade College, those have lots of presentations. I know one week I literally had back-to-back presentations, so get used to that. If you're introvert, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get used to that as well too. I'm gonna open up that shell a little bit for that. If you're also gonna be mostly gotta wear business or business casual outfits. So here's some pictures of what I wear, but depending on the teacher, they'll tell you the attire you can wear when it comes to your presentation wise. But make sure you guys are ready for that. Be prepared for the high expectations as honor students. They are paying for you for your classes, so they want the best for you. They want you to give your all, just like how they're giving their all for you. It's vice versa though. So you definitely want to make sure that whatever assignment you complete, it's completed with the 100% of yourself. So get ready for the challenges, get ready for those nights. So get ready for that. Now, if something that you're ready for and you're like, I can do it, just no skin off my back, whatever, keep moving on. We're gonna go to tip number 3. So for tip number 3, get to know the application process early. Get it done as early as possible. Starting from 9th grade, I put it as 10th grade to senior, get to know it early. Many different colleges have informational sessions. Attend them. If they're on Zoom, attend them. If they're in person, attend them. Try to attend different informational sessions and ask questions. If you need to know the application process, ask those questions. If you have to have a portfolio, make sure you get that portfolio ready for you. If you're attending Miami-Dade College, make sure that you have a portfolio list of different leadership skills and activities you have done, making sure that you have those ready for you. I know within my application, I believe I had put in I had worked for part-time for a community, for a chamber of commerce, so I was able to work with the community wise, work with different businesses, so I definitely put a lot of that report on there. I also have done work online with different art programs, so I was able to create tote bags and put positive messages during the COVID time. So a lot of different things like that. Those are something you can definitely put for giving back to the community. That's one big thing for, I know, Miami-Dade is to be a change maker, so you definitely want to have that portfolio backed up. They definitely just don't only want academic, but they also want community. What's your leadership skills when it comes to the community and being a change maker? So you definitely want to be well-rounded in that. Okay, so that goes into knowing the process early, getting on application, all that stuff. So once you get to the application part, you know down to the T what you need to get done. Now it's to apply early. Like the saying, the early bird gets the worm. You're going to try to get the application done as early as possible so you can get into that school as early as possible. Get that decision made. So once you apply, whatever the steps it says on your website, apply, follow the instructions. If you got to write essay questions, write the essay question. If you're going to have to write essay questions, make sure that you get them looked at, grammarly correct, tutored, making sure that everything is correctly. If you got to take your essay to your ACT, take them. If you have to take additional testing, take the testing. Make sure that you want your application to be as perfect as possible, the real you, who you are, and what's your values and all that stuff within your application. For the Miami-Dade application, you're going to want to first apply to Miami-Dade school first. Then you apply to the honors program, and they will ask you for, of course, all your general information, your name, you'll be giving an ID, all the information will be asked on there. Once you're done, then they will ask you for your SAT and your ACT scores. If you have not taken that, you can also they'll also give you a chance to take an occupational test. It's like the PERT test, but different name. You'll take that in person at any of your nearest campus to you. I know. For the application process for the Miami-Dade campus, whatever campus that you choose on the application, make sure you choose the campus that's closest to you. I know a lot of students chose different ones because of the classes and stuff, but remember, you want to think about transportation wise. A lot of different factors when it comes into choosing a campus, because I know once you are selected within that campus for that honors, you have to stay in that campus. You can't switch. There's no way to switch after that. That's the one you have to stay going forward. So if you go to the Wolfson campus and you got accepted to the Wolfson campus, you cannot change campus to the Canada campus. You cannot do that. You gotta stay within that campus. So a little side note, just to let you guys know for location wise. You get that information, your list of leadership questions, or your essay questions are done. You'll be getting a message or an email saying that you're gonna have an interview with a director or dean. I got interviewed both by the dean and director, so be prepared for that as well too. For the questions, I don't remember what questions they asked me, but just get ready to answer the questions. If you need to have a resume out, have it out. Maybe list some little things on the side for yourself, what you want if you gotta talk about certain things. Then you'll wait for the decision. Once the decision is made, if you got in, congratulations. And if you didn't, it's okay. Let's go to the next step for tip number 5. Be prepared if you did not get into the honors program. Let's just be serious. This is true. Getting to the honors program is very difficult. This is not an easy process. A lot of students do apply to the honors program. I know, I think it was over 1,000 applicants applied, but I know within my campus only 50 got in. So it's quite a lot of people who apply to the honors program. So you definitely want to make sure you have a plan B, C, or D, and pretty much try to go through that, the notion of that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Try to see any other plans that can work out for you. Now, if you get in, this is for all the Miami-Dade college students. Congratulations if you get in. I hope to see you guys this fall. For those who got in this year, if you guys are applying for next year, I do hope you guys get in as well too. You guys should have gotten an email saying congratulations and all that stuff. You'll be getting having an orientation, informational orientation on what to expect, all different rules, regulation, all that stuff in June, July. Then you'll have another one in August before class starts. Take an orientation to meet all your fellow students, a tour around the campus, and all that extra stuff that you'll be getting. I showed a little quick picture of what I got for the first time. I don't know if it's different for this year, but we'll see. You guys will see when that time comes, but definitely take into account that you got in because of what you did. Don't try to compare yourself to other students. You got in because of who you are, not by nobody else. You got in because of you. So make sure you keep that in mind. So keep doing good at what you got to do within the honors program. Another thing to also point out is that also make sure you make some friends within the honors program. Is definitely very helpful. Having friends. I know my friends always came through too when it comes to presentations. If you had to miss a day, they're there to give you notes or tell you any updates. If you had to travel somewhere or anything that happens, you can always reach out to your friends. It's very important, of course, to make friends within the honors program. You guys are all going to be graduating together in the long run anyway, so it's good to have some friends. Also, that with having so many other different activities we'll be doing in the honors program, not just academics. We also have field day, We have different events on campus. Try to be involved within on campus. Try to do things with the different clubs when it comes to club wise. Try to be open to them, but remember not to stretch yourself too thin. You definitely don't want to be packed with your schedule with everything, because you're not going to be able to do everything. If you need to open up a club, be a president of a club. It's really easy to open up a club. I'll definitely try to do a video on that, since I am a president of a film club at the Homestead campus. So I'll definitely be sharing my takes on what I have learned this year about being a president of a film club and what we're pretty much doing within the club and such. So definitely stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna try to post some more. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any other questions or concerns or anything you guys want to ask about the honors program, if it might be the college or just in general questions, I am here to answer as much questions as possible, and I'll always get an answer for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.